Welcome back to the deep dive. You've probably heard about those epic Himalayan treks, right? Huge mountains, big adventure.
Absolutely. They capture the imagination.
But what if there was one that gave you all the incredible views, the culture, but, and this is the kicker, didn't completely break the bank?
Ah, now you're talking.
Yeah, so today we're doing a deep dive into Nepal's Annapurna Base Camp, ABC they call it. We want to figure out why it's so famous and, why people say it's one of Nepal's best and most affordable treks.
It's got this really broad appeal, hasn't it?
It seems like it. Our sources suggest it's great for almost everyone, like budget travelers, first-timers, but also seasoned trekkers looking for something accessible.
Yeah, what's really interesting about ABC, I think, is how it kind of opens up the Himalayas to more people. You get this amazing high-value experience without the sometimes crazy costs you see elsewhere.
Okay, so set the scene for us. Where exactly are we?
Right, so we're in the Annapurna region, smack bang in central Nepal. The trek itself usually takes somewhere between 7 and 12 days.
Okay, so there's some flexibility there.
Totally. Depends on your route, your pace. And you climb up to, let's see, 4,130 meters. It's about 13,550 feet.
Is that considered difficult?
It's classed as moderately difficult,
Mm.
mostly because you're gaining height steadily over several days. So you need decent fitness, cardiovascular, but no technical climbing needed.
Gotcha. No ropes and ice axes, just good boots and stamina.
Exactly, just sturdy trekking gear. And the best times to go. Aim for spring, so March to May, or autumn, that's September through November. Clear skies usually.
Right, the classic trekking seasons. Now let's talk about that affordability, because honestly, when I saw the numbers, I was a bit stunned for the Himalaya.
Yeah, it's a huge draw. Makes it a real possibility for budget travelers.
So what are we actually talking cost-wise? Our sources broke it down. Permits first, you need a TIMS card and an ACCAP permit.
The Trekker Information Management System card and the Annapurna Conservation Area permit. Essential stuff.
And together they're about, what, 30 to 50 US dollars?
Yeah, somewhere in that ballpark. And it's worth saying, that money goes towards your safety, tracking trekkers, and conservation in the area, maintaining the trails.
Okay, good to know. Then accommodation, tea houses.
Basic tea houses, yeah. Run by local communities, you're looking at maybe $5 to $10 a night. Super cheap.
$5 to $10. Wow. And food. How much per meal?
Around $3 to $6 usually.
Hmm.
And you'll probably eat a lot of dal bhat.
Ah, the famous Del Bot power. Lentil soup, rice.
Yep, veggies. It's hearty, keeps you going, and they often give you refills. It's perfect trekking fuel.
Okay, and what about guides or porters? Optional, right?
Completely optional. The trail is well marked. But if you want one, a guide might be around, say, $25 to $30 a day, and a porter maybe 15 to 20.
So if you add that all up.
Yeah, you could potentially do a 10-day trek, solo, pretty budget style, for maybe only $300 to $500 total.
That's incredible.
It really is. It's this kind of community-based tourism model. And because you stay in tea houses, you don't need all the expensive camping gear, tents, cooking stuff. It just lowers the barrier significantly.
Makes it way more accessible, even for beginners or solo trekkers.
Exactly.
Okay, so cost is a big plus. But what else makes people just, rave about ABC? It can't just be the price.
Oh, definitely not. The views, first off, are just legendary. You're surrounded by these giants. Annapurna Aya, Machpachar, that's Fishtail Peak. It's stunning hewn chuli.
Wow, standing right there at the base camp must be something else.
It's breathtaking, properly awe-inspiring. But it's also the journey of the base camp. You walk through these really charming villages, Gurung villages, Megar villages.
So you get a real cultural immersion.
Yeah, absolutely. You see traditional life, farming, crafts. People are generally very welcoming. It's a big part of the experience.
Nice. And I read something about hot springs.
Ah, yes. At Jahinu Danda. On the way down, usually. Perfect for soaking tired muscles. A real treat.
That sounds amazing after days of trekking, and it's easy to get to the start.
Yeah, pretty easy. You usually start from near Pokhara, which is a lovely lakeside city, very geared up for tourists, easy to fly or bus into.
Now, you mentioned flexibility earlier.
Right, you can tailor the itinerary. If you're short on time or super fit, you might do it faster. If you want to take it easy, add rest days. It adapts well.
So summing it up, who is this trek really ideal for?
Well, based on everything, it's clearly great for budget travelers. Definitely good for solo trekkers, too, because it's safe and easy to navigate. Groups find lots of affordable packages. And like we said, it's really suitable for beginner trekkers. The altitude gain is manageable. The tea houses make it comfortable. It ticks a lot of boxes.
Yeah, it really seems to strike that balance, challenging enough to feel like an accomplishment, but accessible and welcoming.
That's a good way to put it. Wild, but welcoming.
So it really sounds like Annapurna Base